Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome to all my new subscribers as well. I can't believe how it's going at the moment. I'm loving life. It's brilliant. Hopefully you guys will like the videos I'm going to continue to do. I can continue to try and improve. So what are we here to do today? We're doing a day late top 10, but my top 10 is going to be more than 10 because it never is 10. It never ever is 10. Once it's been below 10, but it's never 10. And I think there's a very interesting theme going on in what I'm doing. I'm doing USA pre-orders, right? We're going to go through them. Some interesting stuff in there, but let's see if you can see the pattern that's going on and how it's worrying. We'll go through that in a minute. Now, I have had some pickups come through as well. My mate Anthony dropped me off a few bits and bobs. I'm going to reiterate Friday's prize, the normal good prize. And for the fact that I've gone through 400 subscribers, of course I've got to give away another nice prize. I'm giving away a classic set, which if you don't own, there's something wrong with you. And the 3D bits are in there too. So I'll show you that right at the end as well. So you got to watch the whole video. Don't click ahead. Don't be nasty. You know, please. And I'll do the draw for that one on Friday as well. Let's get this started, shall we? Now, firstly, my pickups. We'll go for those first. Just to show you, I own Paul Steelbook, Paul Real Heroes, Paul Normal, and I've got the 100th anniversary cover as well. I know. And my mate Anthony bought me Prospect. Yes, that is the moustache guy out of Kingsman Golden Circle. I've heard this is okay. Looking forward to watching that one actually. One that I think he ended up getting himself the steelbook, so he's given me this one. It's a Stanley Kubrick film called Barry Lyndon. I think this one's actually French or Italian based. I think it's Italian based, but never heard of it myself. So he says he likes it. He says it's a good film, so I'll always trust Anthony. One that I almost had a kitten when he handed over to me. He's given me the Raid steelbook. I love the artwork on that one. Thank you very much, Anthony. Really happy to have that in the collection. And one that I've had my eye on for at least a year, at least. But it was always about 20 quid, and I wasn't going to pay that. The pop-up version of Stripes steelbook. I managed to get it for less than 7 quid. Oh yeah, I love this film, and it is the extended version, which is hilarious. So I'm really happy. You get this around, it's gone up a little bit. You're looking at around between £8 to £9 including postage on Amazon, but it's via MomoX. So go take a look at that, see if you can find it. But awesome. Now, we're going to go through my pre-order side of things now, just to get an idea what's actually going on. There's some good stuff. August and September is what we're going to look at, because it's what's really near, and you don't have to wait too long for it basically. We'll go through this. I'll put up the old covers as well. We'll take a look at some of these as well. Now first, on the 11th of August in the US, we've got Michael coming, which is from 1996. An old John Travolta film where he actually was doing some decent work. It looks like it's from a series where they burn them, they don't just put out stock, but it looks like the stock's being put out on this one. Yeah, I mean, he's recently lost his wife, so give the man a bit of support. What can you say? Date with an Angel. Now this has got Phoebe Cates from Gremlins in it, and this is one hell of an oldie. This is 1987, but a classic film nonetheless. I think I've seen it twice in my life. Yeah, I like the look of that one. And one that's come shot out of the blue, the 25th anniversary version of Casper is coming out as a steelbook. That's a Best Buy exclusive, and that was from 1995, obviously, with its 25 years. So not too bad a start to the month really. On the 18th we have got Pitch Black coming out in America. That's the 4K and Blu-ray. Now unfortunately Arrow have put a press release out. Nobody is getting a slipcover. The slipcover for the 4K is anything. There are printing errors and cock-ups, so you're getting basic artwork on all releases for this film now. None of the nice slipcovers are coming out. They've profusely apologised for it, but it just couldn't be helped apparently, so suck it up on that one, guys. What can I say? Remember, Pitch Black was from 2000, so that's a 20-year-old film. Flash Gordon, yeah, we got to know this. There's a 4K special edition, the 4K of course. Then there's a Blu-ray special edition, and then Blu-ray. Remember, that's 1980. That's a 40-year-old film. but I still remember it when it came out. How old am I? Yeah, I like the look of that one though. We jump over to the 26th. Now, there's two reasons why I put these two in. The release date for Deep Blue Sea 3 is on the 25th. It's out on digital over there, and it's out as an exclusive at Walmart, I think, already. So if you were on holiday, you could get it now. But it's hitting really for everybody on the 25th. And apparently it's better than the second one, which is a stinking pile of shit. So it didn't have to really stretch itself too far to be better. And the other film I want to mention that's out on the 25th is simply for the title. I've got no clue what it's about. It's called Uncle Peckerhead. Need I say more? I don't even know what year that's from, but I would buy it just for the title. And we swing into September, where it does pick up significantly, but not in the way you'd really want it. Firstly, we have Goonies turning up. Now that's going to be a 4K treasure chest, which does look fucking cool. 4K steelbook, which again looks really cool, and then 4K. Remember, that's from 1985. That's a 35-year-old film as well. Beetlejuice, yes, the 4K steelbook Best Buy exclusive is basically the same as our Zavi exclusive red carpet one. And then you've got the normal 4K coming out as well. And that's from 1988. So that's still an oldie. We have Sherlock Holmes 4K and Sherlock Holmes Games of Shadows. That's from 2009 and 11, if I remember correctly. I love those films, really well done. Robert Downey's amazing in it. But yeah, still 10-year-old films. And then lastly, one which a lot of people aren't even your age is not my age. You're not going to be familiar with. Clockwise, an old John Cleese film. It's actually first time it's funny, but it'd be a bit drabby now. But you know, the artwork's quite cool, as you can see. And that's from 1986, but they're getting that one. On the 8th of September, they will be getting the 4K steelbook of Psycho. Good, simple artwork. That's the way it needs to be done, because Psycho speaks for itself. It's an amazing film, but that's worth getting. The only film which drags itself up for a release for this year is a 4K steelbook, a Best Buy exclusive, unfortunately, for Invisible Man coming out, which does look kind of cool. Now, as we go into the 15th of September, Home Alone is getting a 4K steelbook and a 4K release. The steelbook's going to be another Best Buy exclusive, but remember, that's like, what, at least a 30-year-old film, isn't it? Was it 1990 it came out? We're looking at Little Monsters, which is an underground classic. Fred Savage, cool film. Artwork's actually quite good. But that's coming out, and that's from 1989, so it's a year older than Home Alone. Hocus Pocus, they're going around again. They've COVID. They've got a 4K steelbook coming, and that's from 1993, remember. But they also have a Best Buy exclusive 4K steelbook as well. So there's two versions coming out. We've already had the normal non-K version of steelbook, so a few too many steelbooks been released there, I think. Goodfellas 4K steelbook arrives. Now, you don't need to say anything about Goodfellas. What a fucking film. To have it in the 4K steelbook, yes please. But again, that is still a 30-year-old film. 1990 it came out. Scary. Two films which I haven't really got into that much. I own them, but I haven't watched them. 21 and 22 Jump Street will be released in a double pack steelbook Best Buy exclusive again. Yeah, but they're 2012 and 14, so they're creeping up behind Invisible Man as the newies. And when we hit the 22nd, there's a couple of classics going on there. We have Full Metal Jacket coming out as a 4K steelbook, again another Best Buy exclusive, and has a normal 4K in place as well. And when you jump to the 29th, my favourite, Mallrats is a classic, new artwork, it's an Arrow release, and that's from 1995 itself. Lastly, we have one that we've had here but slightly different artwork, Mad Max Fury Road, a 4K steelbook, but again it's a Best Buy exclusive, but that's from 2015. Now that's it on the pre-order side, which excite me for the US for the next couple of months. But what did you see in all of that that really made you think, oh, what's going on here? It's the COVID effect. One film was from 2020 in that lot, one. So the scary thing is, that was a shitload of nostalgia. That's a lot of back catalogue. You can see anything that would have been released in the cinema in the past 4 to 6 months or so would be hitting pre-orders minimally, if not coming out already, for the US. So we are seeing the fact that fuck all's been released. It's really trickling down to the pre-order side of things now, which is a worrying thing. Because yeah, there's back catalogs that we don't have, but you can only buy so much back stuff. You want to have new stock, you want to have new items in. Yeah, but let me know your thoughts on this. Is it something that's worrying you guys, or couldn't you give a living shit? Interesting subject, if you ask me. Let me know your thoughts on that list as well, guys. Now, with Friday coming up, I said I wanted to, I met up with Kermit's Ghost and Jamie Powell. I wanted them to pick the prize, and they picked a doozy. The 3 film collection for Bad Boys, yes, including the new one. That's a good prize for this Friday. Now that's just because you're lovely, lovely people. I thank you all for the subscription. I thank you for all the kind comments that I'm always getting. Whenever I'm ill, I get so much backup from people on Facebook. You're beautiful people, you really are. But the fact that I've now hit 400 subscribers, I had to get you another present, didn't I now? Now what have I got? I've gone Harry Potter on you. Now what I've done is I've picked up basically all of it. So we have the double pack. We have Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. Okay. We have Prisoner of Azkaban, of course, and then Goblet of Fire. We have Order of the Phoenix and the Half-Blood Prince. We have Deathly Hallows Part 2, and we have the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Yeah, really got these in order, didn't I? But also, I've backed this up. I've also got, yeah, the 3D versions of the Deathly Hallows 1 and Part 2. I managed to get another copy of Fantastic Beasts 3D. Oh yes. Couldn't get the 3D for this one though. We also have The Crimes of Grindelwald. Now, as a collector, as a Blu-ray lover, if you don't have all of that in your collection, I think there's something wrong with you. You might not be a fan, but I think you should be a fan. Simple as that. So, does that make a nice little 400 subscriber prize? Let me know in the comments down below, and that would be pulled on Friday. Now, for anyone who hasn't been on here before, you must be a subscriber to enter these competitions, and you go to Peter Blu-ray Bullet Brit Ainsley on Facebook. You befriend me, and then ask via instant messenger to get into this draw, or any draw. Simple as that. Once you ask once, you're in there all the time. I'm still trying to laminate all your names, so we will be going to the Minions head as normal. Now, a couple of my friends, namely Paul Robinson and Anthony, they've had their Australian shit, so I'm getting ready to go down the post office and stab a few people. Because I ordered my stuff before both of them. So I'm getting a bit pissed off now. Hopefully it will turn up before the end of this week, but I'm starting to lose patience. I'm starting to lose patience with my room because it looks a state, so I'm going to dig deep and I'm going to get all of the films filed up. Every hole covered and everything sorted, ready for a nice little room tour, I think. I'm in the middle of putting up a second set of sound bars as well. Yeah, I'm going slightly overkill on my sound with my PC. I have a sound bar and a subwoofer. I'm putting in a second one. Yeah, I'm nuts. I'm stupid, yeah. 2 subs, 2 sound bars, same source. It's going to be funny. But I'm crazy like that. Now, enjoy the rest of your night, guys. I will see you bright and early on Friday. I can't wait to do this draw. I love giving away decent stuff like this. I have got so much under this desk to give away now. I've had more stuff from Jason Laverett. Jason, you are a fucking legend. He's a powerhouse bar. I can't believe it. He only sent me a box, what, not even 10 days ago. I had another one arrive this morning. What a bloke. What a bloke. Amazing. Can't believe it. Oh yes. Can't stop saying it. Oh, brilliant. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. I'll get this edited, get everything on here and get it out to you as soon as I can. Take care and enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.